My best speed run build. It's pretty simple and straightforward, and in fact, I've been using the sucker for a few years now, and it never fails. It's gotten me top 10 in the world for Kinley College runs, it's gotten me top 10 in the world for several speed runs. But this week, it got me number one in the world using this build. Pretty sick, right? Now, not only that, but we tried it again on another mission, and I think we were number one at start, but I think we've dropped down to number two or number three now, which is fine. But it just proves how strong and how good this build truly is. Now, after this build breakdown, I'll show you the world record runs and all that, so you can watch how I'm using the build. But it's pretty damn easy and straightforward. Here, let me explain. What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 build video. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And in today's build video, I'm actually bringing you my favorite speedrun build and my best speedrun build. So sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and jump into this build breakdown. Oh wait, first let me show you the leaderboards. So during this league event, we have Grand Washington Hotel, and right now, me and Mr. Lyrical Koi are number one in the world. Not only that, but for Jefferson Plaza, let me see here. Yeah, we've dropped down to number three in the world for Jefferson Plaza. Now, a lot of you might be asking, well, what did Lyrical Koi run? I'll show you after the gameplay what he ran as well. That way you can have both builds. You'll see the gameplay, and then you can be able, to try to recreate it yourself. But with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the build breakdown. Here we go. Pretty simple. It's my favorite status effects build in the game. Eclipse Protocol with Creeping Death and Vial. That way you injure the enemy in multiple ways, you spread the status effect in multiple ways, and you get longer duration for those status effects. This will clear out rooms with one hit. Trust me, that's how we're making it up the leaderboards. Now, like I said, I've used this in everything. I've even used this in legendary content, and it works amazingly. The only difference is I would probably use the jammer more strategically with the white tusk if you're using this for legendary. But remember, we're talking about speedruns here. So for speedruns, what I do is I use that jammer to not only disorient the enemies, it will injure them with the Vile Mask, and it will also help me, line up my shot for my Burn Sticky, because my Burn Sticky is going to be my primary skill for this build. Now, starting off at the top, we are using the firewall specialization. The reason being is that the firewall specialization has an amazing flamethrower that I use during these speedruns. It's really good to spread that status effect as well as that burn sticky. But we also get added burn duration for using this specialization, so it does help out our burn sticky as well as that flamethrower. Now, as far as the weapons, I typically run with the test subject because I don't have much time to use that Scorpio. But if I am stuck in a rock in a hard place against, like, say, a boss or something, I'll whip out the Scorpio, get those effects on, and have them transfer to the other enemies. Now, the test subject being my main go-to weapon for this combination, because you're not able to get those stacks up. You are running as fast as possible. So using something like the test subject, you're able to just shoot a few bullets and be able to get 40% more weapon damage and skill damage at the same time. So this definitely helps with speedruns. You don't have to build up stacks like the capacitor, and you don't have to sit there and try to reload every few slugs with, say, the Scorpio. Now, my sidearm, you can use whatever you want, but I do have the TDI card custom just because. Now, looking at the build, it is 4-piece Eclipse Protocol. You need that to be able to spread those status effects the way we do. Now, the Creeping Death is to spread the status effects on instant contact. Now, the Eclipse Protocol will only spread on kill, so that way we have multiple ways of spreading those status effects without having to wait for a kill. Now, a lot of people might try to go towards, like, say, the Eclipse backpack, which is fine. You'll get more damage, but you're not going to spread the status effects on instant contact. And that's what I do to get these speed runs so quick is I enter a room and the first person I hit with a sticky bomb, it immediately spreads to everybody else around them and it clears out the entire room before I even get a kill. So using that Eclipse Protocol backpack would help you with damage, but as far as speedrunning, I highly doubt it. Now, speaking of Eclipse Protocol, let's go ahead and jump through these gear set bonuses. Now, because we are using the chest piece, we do get proliferation. This increases the overall range of our transmission for that indirect transmission that spreads our status effects. So now it's to all enemies within 15 meters and it refreshes the duration by 75%. Now, as far as the gear set bonuses go for Eclipse Protocol, we get 15% status effects, 15% skill haste, and 30% hazard. But it's all about that 4-piece talent indirect transmission. So now my status effects will spread on kill to all enemies within 15 meters and refresh 75% of its duration. Now, all of these will be skill tier with status effects, and all of my mods will be skill haste. So for the chest piece, it was skill tier status effects. For the holster, again, skill tier status effects. For the knee pads, you guessed it, skill tier status effects. And finally, for the gloves, skill tier and status effects. Now going to the backpack, I actually use Wyvern here for a little bit more damage. The status effects from like say Golan or Electric, it'll help out your vial, but as far as that instant damage, it's not going to help you out there. So I use Wyvern. It helps that skill damage, and I have skill damage as an attribute to go with that status effect. So I actually get 20% skill damage just using this backpack outside of, say Golan or something like that. Now everything's maxed out with skill haste for that mod, and then of course creeping death for that talent. Now this, every time you apply a status effect, it will spread to all enemies within 8 meters with a cooldown of 15 seconds. Now remember, within those 15 seconds, you're going to kill the enemies anyways, and the eclipse is going to spread, and then the next time you use a skill, you'll have creeping death yet again. And finally, the icing on top, whatever you want to call it, the Vial Mask. This exotic mask is ridiculously strong. It's stupid. It comes with a skill tier status effects, which automatically makes our build better. But it also has hazard, which goes with the Eclipse Protocol, which is nice. And then, of course, that's skill haste mod. Now, as far as the talent toxic delivery, this is where things get ramped up to 11. So every time we use status effects, it applies a damage over time debuff for 10 seconds. Now, this is typically just the total damage of about 50% of your concussion. However, it increases by the amount of status effects attributes applied to your build. So that's why we have status effects on everything on this build. So everything has status effects rolls, and we have status effects coming from that Eclipse Protocol. So all of those things help that vial damage over time debuff, and that's how you get those damage numbers up so high. Now, a lot of people like to ramp it up even higher with, like, say, a Golan or electric backpack, which is fine, but I want my skills to do more damage, more specifically my burn sticky, so I went with Wyvern. Trust me, it works. I've been using this for years, and I've been top of the leaderboard for years. Now, as far as the skills, the Jammer works perfectly with that Vial Mass doing that damage over time debuff. Now, this is a tier 6 and expertise 15, so I do get that increase of radius. Now, as far as the mods, we have a radius mod and a skill haste mod. Going to the burn sticky, this is actually the star of the show. I'm getting 99% of my kills from this burn sticky. Now the damage, just under 1.4 mil. We're at 1.391 million. It is a tier 6 with expertise 15, so that's pretty bang on too. We have a damage mod and a skill haste mod. We don't need the burn duration. Again, we want a little bit more damage. Going to the stats, this is for the Scorpio. Let's change it to the test subject. There we go. Because I'm typically using the test subject over the Scorpio for my speedruns. 78.6k weapon damage, 10 crit chance. I mean, these are all just default numbers because I have nothing spec'd into the weapon itself. But it is all maxed out with damage to targets at a cover. As far as the offensive tab, we're at 22% all weapons damage bonus, which means we don't really have anything into our damage. It's all skills. Now, as far as the assault rifle damage bonus, we are at 30%. So starting off, we do sit at 52% damage bonus total, which isn't bad, I guess. As far as the gear talents, we do have Creeping Death with Proliferation. That's the Eclipse Protocol chest piece, increasing that duration and the percentage, there we go, the range and duration. And then, of course, the Toxic Delivery from that Vile Mask. Going to the defensive tab, we're at 805k for that armor, 346k for the health, and 10% for the explosive resistance, 50 for the hazard, but that's because of the Eclipse and because of the Vial. But the 10% is due to watch level. So here's my disclaimer for all my build videos. I am currently watch level 5,927. That means all these boxes are maxed out 50 of 50. Now, if you are at or above shade level 1000, you can copy and paste my build and get the exact same numbers and results. However, if you are below shade level 1000, you can go to copy and paste my build. Some of your numbers might be lower, and that's because some of these boxes are not going to be maxed out. It's okay. Don't freak out. It's still a great build to use. I promise you. Just try it out before you knock it, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Now, if you found this video helpful or informative in any way, shape, or form, please hit that thumbs up. I am Kamikazevondoom. I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the gameplay. This was really fun. I couldn't believe that we got #1 in the world this week. And, man, huge shout out to Lyrical Koifish. I'll show his build after the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Do the whole YouTube spiel. Hit the like, subscribe. Take care and peace. Oh, yeah. Roll that footage. Alrighty. Grand Washington. Ready? 3, 2, 1, run.
You're right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Okay, here we go. That should get there. Head to the service entrance on the side of the building. Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
Oh, yeah. Step into a Slim Jim.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack. It might be a diversion.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Shit. Saint's here.
The who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole. You went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
Nice. Oh, no. I think I'm allowed like 1 or 2 like bad stickies. After that, it starts to get
Depends how
pretty
bad
bad.
are
Yeah, exactly. Like right here.
Found an ammo stockpile.
This would be a really, really, really bad one. So I'll take my time. Do a little bit of that, and then a little bit of that, and there you go.
That's what you get, you dumb sons of bitches.
You doing all right there, Kelso?
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. That blasted a lot of damage.
As long as I'm not breathing asbestos. Just so you know, Kelso, breathing in all those other fumes will damage your upper respiratory system as well.
guys.
Last one. Got it.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Yo, okay, I was about to say.
She's gonna live for all that.
Yeah, I was about to say. Like, what?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Oh, you stuck in the door for a second.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
Okay, so
Come on, Kelso. Come on, Kelso.
Heads up, you've got hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
Oh, man. Kelso kind of took a while, huh?
unless you're still sitting there.
Come on. Clock's a ticking. Clock's ticking. Come on. You go for the gun? There you go. Come on. You got it. Go, 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 go. Come on. Nice. 530. 531. Nice. 530. Nice.
Manny, is Odessa on the line?
I'll patch her in. Odessa?
I'll take that.
Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor. Is she okay?
Count it.
She's okay. I'm bringing her home. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. See you soon.
Alright, let's see what that says. Seasons. League. Grand Wash. Me and you, sir, are... Uh-oh. Yo. Hey, Lyrical. Check the leaderboard. You see what I see? Yo, the suspense is killing me. Do you see what I see?
I don't know. I don't. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm always looking at the wrong one.
Oh, man. Come on. Suspense. The suspense is real. Do you not see what I see? Tell me you see what I see.
Yeah, I see.
We're #1 in the world. Let's go. All right, so let's look at Koifish's build. So this is the build he used with me today. Hunter's Fury with Obliterate and Vigilance. He was primarily using the Ouroboros, and if there was an enemy far away, he'd use the Carbine 7. But Providence for the headshot, Gruppo for the crit, 4-piece Hunter's Fury with the Droney and Sticky Bomb, but he was just running with the Ouroboros and cleaning it up. Big shout out again to Lyrical Koifish, and congratulations on that world's #1, bro. All right, let's get out of here. Hit that like, subscribe. You know the deal. See you in the next one. Peace.